Woo! Batman 50. This is the wedding issue. Ooh, look at this beautiful cover. Let's get into it. All right, guys, before we get into it, if you could like, if you could subscribe, if you can share, that'll help the channel out. And I'm here to tell you, should you get Batman 50? I'm sure you've all read the rumors that this is a little bit of a cop-out issue. Before I say yes or no, because I did read it, look at this absolutely beautiful cover done by Warren Lau, a South African artist. A guy who's done personal work for me before. He did a custom cover. Cost a whole lot of money, but it was totally worth it because he does excellent work. And I'll tell you what, man, the covers they put out for this book have been really fantastic. Other than that, yes, 100% cop-out. 100%. Does that mean it's not well written? No, it is well written. It's good writing. It's good writing. The art is good. I mean, look at that. That's right up my alley. That's good art. So what's the problem? The art is good. The writing's actually pretty good because Tom King's a good writer. Where is he? Oh, he's not on. Oh, there he is. Is he up here? Can we even see that? King. Yeah, he's a good writer. But this book. Oh, they do this thing right where they flash back to different moments in their lives, and it's just so the underlying premise is flawed, right? We all understand this. Batman truly should not be he should not be marrying Catwoman. He shouldn't. Catwoman is an unredemptive thief. I'm not saying she doesn't have some good morals somewhere, but she's a kleptomaniac. She can't help herself. In fact, she stole the dress that she's supposed to get married in. So he shouldn't be marrying her because he's against crime, right? So that aside, if you're going to do it, if you're going to have him marry Catwoman for the sake of he's trying to build a family that he didn't have, that he lost, that's fine to me, okay? In fact, that's a kind of a neat angle, right? He's going to overlook flaws because he really loves somebody, and he's going to fight for family, right? That's fine. To me, that's a Batman thing, all right? Not just fighting to stop crime from happening to future families like happened to him, but to build his own family and have something to fight for other than just vengeance, right? Because Batman, I know people like to think of him as the Dark Knight, and he is, but he's not always been so dour, and I wouldn't mind going back to a Batman that actually has a family to fight for. I think that's a pretty strong Batman. Apparently, oh my gosh. If you've seen my other videos, you know I am not happy with Brian Michael Bendis. He should not be writing Superman. He doesn't understand him. And I like Bendis. But I don't like his Superman. It's not good. Where was I? So they're leading up to this whole thing, right? And they're going to get married, and they got to go get witnesses and all this stuff. And meanwhile, you keep cutting to these vignettes. I don't actually like this one kind of thing with the vignettes where you're reading these letters that they wrote to each other. It's a little confusing the way it's written, but it's fine. There's this beautiful moment with Alfred. There's a lot of good stuff in here. The problem lies actually more in the marketing of this book probably than the actual book. They marketed this as they were going to get married, right? This is the one we're leading up to. This is the wedding. We're going to get married. Blah, 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 blah. But apparently there was a little subterfuge going on to seed doubt into Catwoman's mind that marrying Bruce Wayne would stop him from being Batman, right? And so she decides not to get married because she thinks he needs Batman. She thinks Gotham needs Batman. I get it. It's stupid. So, yeah, it's a stupid premise in my opinion. And of course, she never shows up. And then Batman jumps off the roof to commit suicide or something because he doesn't have his bat suit. Or maybe he does. Maybe he always has it with him secretly underneath his clothes. Who knows? Superheroes is probably not actually going to die because they're going to continue the series. Yeah. And then oh look, in the very end. Spoiler alert. I did exactly what you wanted. Blah blah blah. The bat is broken. Is that Thomas Wayne? Is he in the main continuity now as a bad guy? Maybe I've missed something. And why would Thomas Wayne be a bad guy? I mean, that's the alternate Flashpoint Thomas Wayne Batman suit, right? So why is he a bad guy? He's Bruce's father. Why would he fight his son? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. This... Again, the covers are beautiful. This one is from KRS Comics. It's an exclusive. But other than that, man, I cannot recommend it. I can't. I wish I could. I was really hoping for this one. I can't. It's unless you want a beautiful cover, and then that's fine. I like art, man, and comic book covers is cheap art, so relatively cheap if you get them at the right times. But that's a cop-out. That book is a cop-out. And it makes me uninterested. It makes me uninterested to see, because they did the same thing recently in X-Men, right? Where Colossus was going to get married to Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat. And then, surprise, nope, didn't do it. Why? No good reason. This is a thing that comic books, both Marvel and DC, are doing right now, is building up fan expectations and then subverting them for no good reason. I don't know why subversion of expectations is the name of the game right now, but this is exactly what got Star Wars in trouble. This is going to get DC in trouble. This is going to get Marvel in trouble. They need... Fool me once, people. Fool me once. But these companies have got to stop subverting expectations all the time. Humans, by their nature, like consistency, and we like predictable outcomes. Maybe not everybody, but that's the vast majority. People don't branch out. They go, okay, this is what I think is going to happen. This is what I'm told is going to happen. So this is what I expect to happen. And then it doesn't happen, and it makes them upset. All right? And why? I mean, shoot, going back to Mass Effect 3, you remember, are there any gamers out there, do you remember the ending of Mass Effect 3, where suddenly they just decide to subvert your expectations, and you can't win the game? Do you remember that? How well did that go over? That should have been a red flag to everybody else trying to subvert expectations from then on. But no, nobody wants to listen, because we're just stupid fanboys. What do we know? We know what we like, and we don't like having our expectations subverted. Don't promise us something, don't allude to something, and then not deliver. We don't like it. Consumers do not like that. But that's a beautiful cover. Thank you for tuning in. Again, like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to get off here because I'm getting too turned up. Have a great day.